Okay, I'm starting again another tryout on these petal pours, and I'm going to use A and B of epoxy 1:1. Put my tape thing on here. Okay, just put that here so you can see it. My little measuring thing here, and my cup. Okay, bring it back down to 0 and I'm going to do 10 ounces for 2 of them. So it was 5 and 5. I need 5 of this. Going up pretty fast. 2, 3, 4, 4.6. There it is, 5. Beautiful, right? On the money. I do like using the scale, especially when I can't see the numbers on the other thing. Now 5 of B, which is thinner. That should come up pretty quick. 7. 8. 9.4. 6. 8. 9. 10. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to stir that for 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I'm back and everything is stirred. Didn't show you my colors, are my alcohol ink colors. This is ready to go. So I've got Ranger Gumball, Ranger Current, which is kind of like a red, I guess. Ranger Cobalt. Oh, I don't know if I'm putting it in the right place. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're not seeing it over here. You're seeing it over here. There you go. Ranger Cobalt. Okay. So it was Ranger Gumball, Ranger Current, Ranger Vineyard, and Ranger Fiesta. Looks kind of like a hot pink magenta color. Okay, so I'm going to open up these, have them ready to go. Because once I put the epoxy in the mold, it doesn't take, you should start pretty, oh yeah, I got to get this ready too. I've got to get the glitter ready first. Okay, let's get the glitter ready. Okay. I'm not using too many colors. Okay, so let's put this in. Not too high. Should probably mark it how high I want to go with a pen, with a permanent marker. But I don't want to exceed that much. Yeah, I don't need that much. And I'll need some for the pastry bag, the paste, resin paste. Okay, let's see. Let's put this in there. Let's let it spread out. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad I marked it. Yeah, I'm glad I marked it. Yeah, that first layer does not have to be thick at all. And I'm gonna let this warm up a little. I think that's one of my problems is I'm in an air-conditioned room, and the resin has to be a certain temperature. So does the paste. So I mean, it's complicated. I might have done the other ones that were successful in, okay, let's make a little bit of this for this. And a little tiny bit for my paste. Okay. I'm going to use the same glitter. I really like this one here. Snowy Surprise. Okay. Just got a lot of shine to it. And okay, I put a lot of resin in because I'm going to do 2 of them. It's got to be like a paste. It's got to become like a paste. So let's stir this. Yeah, that should make a nice paste. Hopefully I can get both of them done. If not, I'll use more. That's pretty thick. So I can put a little more in and maybe do both of them. Save a little bit more for the resin paste. Can you see that? It's pretty nice stuff. I can add more stuff in here too. I can add more. That glitter is so pretty, isn't it? It's not too juicy. It's not too thick. I think it's just right. I might have to make up some more for the other one too. I don't want my center to be too big. Oh, that's nice. I think I can do 2. I think I can do 2. Okay. It's a little juicy. So it's going to spread out maybe a little more than I wanted it to. Boy, that's pretty. I'll make that center a little bigger. A little bit on this side. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, a little bit one over there. I don't think that's really going to matter much, but let's get it over. Okay. I'll just put a little bit more up top here. Try to get it pretty much centerized. Okay. Beautiful. And I'll just finish it up in this one. Okay. So that takes care of that part. Now comes the alcohol inks. So I'm going to start with, I really liked what the copper did to this stuff. So let me see, I put it back. See if I can find my copper again. It tinted the, I can't find it. All right, let's just go for it, okay? I could put you on pause a minute and look for it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's in here. No, that's not it. All right, I'm going to start with Vineyard first. It's pretty strong. But they do tend to fade too. Okay, now I'm going to do the gumball. I might not use as many colors as I put out. Okay. Ooh, I really love that. So I'm going to use the cobalt. Now it's pretty dark. I'd like a little more of a contrast in color. I probably will not do more than these 3 colors. Pretty much filling up the plate, isn't it? What didn't I use? Fiesta. Put a pinch of that in there, right into the currant. Currant wasn't that strong. Okay. Woo. Okay, let's see what happens. The one I'm not using is, well, I guess I used them all. Okay. Ooh, I love that blue. Beautiful colors. Now I have to decide if I'm going to run through it before I put the white. And I think I am. Which is go like that. Just adds another design into it. I'm not going to overdo it. Just run it through like that. In all of them. Okay. Whoa. You would not, I wish you could see what's doing in there. Whoa, it's gorgeous. Sometimes I save this side instead. Okay, now for the paste, which I should have put in already to let it start warming up. So today I'm going to use Ocean White and very, very little. Not so much because I do not want it to be too thick. Now the resin has had a chance to warm up, that extra one. So let's hope that, well, it's making a lacy thing in the middle here. It's gorgeous. And this stuff is fantastic. So let's hope it turns out. I'm going to just put a tiny little bit of this this. I don't like these bottles. Let me see. Maybe that's what this is for. No. It's not what that's for. Okay. All right. I don't want to take too much out. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm going to use a really skinny stick and just grab some, just a little, and see what this does. This stuff goes a long way, and you want it to be translucent on the stick. See, look how white that got already, and I hardly used any. And we're going to let this get nice and warm, so I might shut the camera off for a while till it warms up. The other stuff is gorgeous. You drop here. This kind of fell off this color here. Okay, let it grow a little. And the lighter one. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm stirring this real good. Stir it real good, okay? Stir it real good. I'm going to shut the camera off for a few minutes and let it warm up. I'm going to put it in the pastry thing. This time I did it right. Made it in here, and then you're going to pour it in the pastry thing, okay? Then you're going to snip that. After you get it in there, let it warm up a while. And we're going to, here we go. That makes it easy to pour in. And let it warm up. I'm going to just let it warm up for a while. That's what I'm doing right now. Just, I'll spare you all this. Just make sure you stir this up real good, okay? Another minute or so. Off camera, and then we're going to put it in there, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I let it warm up a little, and for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to snip the end. I didn't want it to be too thick. Whoops. You're going to get them blobs. That's pretty thick. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it's the right temperature, and we're going to get beautiful. I'll do this little guy. Made the slit a little too deep, too big. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get okay. All right, so since I've got some white left over, I'm gonna pour it into my letters here. I'm not gonna waste the white. And before I do that though, before I do this, let me make sure these are beginning to do what they're supposed to do. And I'm just going to break up some of the excuse me, break up some of the blobs I see here. Try to make them go away. Just break up some of the blobs. I like that actually. Running that white in there, I kind of like that white running in there. While you're breaking up the blob, let's just do that. Ooh. That's beautiful. We'll break up some of these blobs. See if we can prevent blobs using a silicone tip thing here. Now I'm going to hit them with the heat gun. That's supposed to help make petals. So let's do that first before I dispense the other white. Overdo this. It looked like it was so thick, but almost like sinking. That might be because they're too thick. So I'm going to try to really get it to make a petal here. Okay, I think that's quite enough. And I don't see any bubbles. Very pretty. I'm looking for petals. I'm looking for petals. I wonder if I just did a little blowing with a straw, if I might get some petals. Let's see. Just happen to have a straw here. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure. Don't know if that's helping or not. This one seems to be possibly making them. It's very hard to tell from the top. And even though I have more white made up, it's thicker. And I'm afraid it'll be too blobby. So I think I'm going to just leave that alone and move them on the side and fill in my letters. Move these on the side. Never have enough room. Okay, put this over here. Whoopsie. Okay. Don't want it moving much. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, let me just leave that alone. Leave it alone. Okay, good. We'll see if more petals come up. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. I think this has some possibilities. And because the colors are so dark, I think I'm going to go with a light background, which I didn't do on the other one. I did a dark. I think I learned from that one. If you use the dark colors, you should put a light background. So I've got plenty of pastes that are different colors, so okay. In the meantime, I can fill these letters with some more room. Okay, whoops. Oh, it's coming out already. Whoa. Okay, making a mess already. Okay. Okay. Don't want to do what I did yesterday. Just get it all over the place. Okay. I can fix that messy stuff later. I'm gonna get this all out of here, and then I'll use the thicker one. I think the pastry bag will be spent though. I don't think I'll be able to use the same one. It's okay. And I'll fast forward through all this stuff. Okay, throw this bag away and get a new one going with the thicker stuff. And this little bit mess you can easily clean up with these little silicone things. Just push it over. There you go, push it in. Have a paper towel handy to wipe it off. Yeah, you can clean this up pretty easily. And it's all going to come off when it dries anyway. If you just want to clean it up a little, little silicone spongy things work really well. There you go. Okay, that's good enough for now. And I'm going to shut it off because these are going to have to sit 24 hours, the molds. I think I'm hopeful I might be seeing some petals, and that would be great. We'll see tomorrow. I'm going to put the second coat on tomorrow, and then we'll see what we got. Okay, for now, adios.